I'm not going to get hit. I'm going to go out of bounds. Don't blame him, by the way. I don't blame him at all.
Where's the toughness? He's a running back.
I know the lettuce is all at wide receiver. So Mike Tomlin's name came up for the USC job. And listen, Mike would crush, but I want you to take me inside to Tomlin. He laughed at it and he said, you can't write a check big enough. I don't think the Steelers would ever let him go. Your take on Tomlin and rumors that he would leave, because there are rumors out there that he's about to leave Pittsburgh.
I don't see that happening. I think it'd be really hard for a college to get a coach like Tomlin. One, he's very matter-of-fact. And so, sometimes for a 17, 18-year-old kid, he may not understand that or appreciate that. Now, a grown man, you appreciate the honesty and the clarity and where you are. But sometimes in college, you just can't be as aggressive as he is as a head coach. So I just think it may not bode well for him in college, but I think he, if anybody were to pry him away from Pittsburgh, they would be getting one of the best coaches in all of football, at any level. So I still don't think he's going to go, though.
No, I think it's actually a great point. He's blunt and to the point, and, 17, 18-year-olds may not want to handle that. Now, Najee Harris, he's not a breakaway running back. Like you, he's got power, and like you, he can make people miss. What do you see with the rookie from Alabama for the Steelers?
I see a running back that has the ability to do everything. He can do it all. So, you could throw it to him 10 times out of the backfield, and he's going to make big plays for you. You can give it to him 25 times out of the backfield, and he's going to change the game. And that's what you want from your star running back. You want him to be able to change the outcome of the game. And if you give him those opportunities, he's going to do it. And I think he's shown a little bit, in terms of the passing game. He had, 100 yards receiving earlier. We saw the 100 yards rushing. And I think once they're able to put it all together and get that type of consistency from him every week, then all of a sudden you see him going to a different stratosphere.
Listen, I was told years ago, this by somebody, they say the hardest player to coach in the NFL is an aging star quarterback. A Dan Marino, Jimmy Johnson struggled with that. It's hard. I get it. Big Ben's not the same player. He's taken a lot of hits, not always the most rigid off-season workout program, and here we are at the end. What do you do? What do you do with Ben at this point?
Well, I think the key for Ben is protection. Obviously, he's gotten older, and the feet don't work the way they used to in terms of extending plays and being that real physically dominating quarterback out there. So now you have to tweak what you're doing. You can't expect him to be that 25, 27-year-old quarterback anymore. You have got to now protect him a little different than you did in years past, where you didn't have to have the best offensive line in the world. Well, now you've got to put the priority on the offensive line, because if you give him time, he can still spin it. But if you're asking him to elude the rush and make plays with his feet, that's not going to happen anymore. So I just think they have to understand what they have, much like Tampa understood what they had in Tom Brady, and they went out and the first pick was an offensive tackle. And they said, you know what? We're going to make the offensive line a priority because we've got to protect this guy. He can still spin it, but he can't move like he used to. And I think that's what the Steelers have to understand. He can't move like he used to, but he can still throw it. Protect him. Yeah,
it's interesting. I don't think that, listen, you know how it goes in the NFL draft. Half of these quarterbacks don't work, and you got Lamar Jackson. You got Joe Burrow. Baker Mayfield won a playoff game. I could see them absolutely saying, let's not mess around. We got the defense. We got the running back. Let's go get Aaron Rodgers. We'll give up 3 picks. I think that works. I think Aaron fits them. He's never had a great defensive head coach. Your thoughts on Aaron to Pittsburgh, which I don't think's a flimsy rumor. I could see it.
I can see it. And the one reason that I can see it is because every team has a championship window. And this defense is a championship defense. Unfortunately, the window will close eventually. So they've still got a 3-year window, right, I would think, in terms of the defense being, playoff and championship caliber. Now, they have now got to figure out, do we have enough time to develop a young quarterback in that window? And so do we have to just now go out and secure our quarterback so now we can have an opportunity to win a championship in that window? And I think when you look at an Aaron Rodgers or a player of that caliber, absolutely, considering they haven't got it figured out for the guy behind them. That's the big problem. When you don't have it figured out, then you want to try to go out and find something that you know is consistent.
Right.
And Aaron Rodgers is best in the business.
Yeah, that's a really, really good point. I had not thought of that. They have all these young defensive players, and they're all going to get paid here within 2 to 3 years. So you better take advantage of that window. Finally, Derrick Henry, some would say he's got some Jerome Bettis. He's certainly powerful. Did you think he would be this good as a pro?
I did not. I knew he was going to be really good. I followed him from high school. I mean, he was a top high school running back in the country. I mean, did amazing things. And then you say, okay, well, he gets to college. I don't know how well that's going to, how he's going to develop in college. Was sensational in college. And then I said, okay, when he gets to the NFL, these guys are a little bit different. They're a lot twitchier, fast twitch. These guys are going to get to him a little quicker, not going to allow him to get going. And boy, was I wrong. I think, one, he got with the right team, because had he gone to anywhere else, he probably wouldn't have got that opportunity. Early in his career, he wasn't. They were two platooning him, not giving him those 25, 30 carries. So originally, people were like a little skittish on him. But then everything turned around, and once they gave it to him 25 times and saw, he could do some things. I think that changed everything. And I think the running back, he got hurt. The little guy that came in from New England, he got hurt.
Yes.
And so they had to go with him.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, you're like, whoa, we got something.
Yeah.
I think they realized it, and he's been rolling ever since.
Yeah, everybody's an expert on Derrick Henry, but he was a platoon player for the first 2 years in this league. He was not like Zeke. He was not Adrian Peterson, where he was a home run initially. All right, yesterday, I was just telling the staff, yesterday afternoon, I had Quaker Oats and blueberry for a snack, because I had blueberries that they go stale in about an hour and a half from the grocery store. You are working with Quaker Oats, the Quaker Oats Good Time Challenge. What is it?
Well, we're trying to inspire people to help tackle hunger and support Feeding America. And how do we do that? It's called the Quaker Good Call Challenge. We're asking people to just get an empty canister, like a Quaker canister, and turn into a bank. Collect some spare change that's in your car, that's in your seat cushions, somewhere all over your home, as it would be, and take that change to your local Coinstar kiosk and select Feeding America. And I'm telling you, it's going to make a difference, because Quaker has already donated $125,000 that's going to be going to Feed America. And we want to do that to just get those meals out, because 38 million people in America are facing hunger. So we can do some good in this holiday season.
Yep. Jerome, you're always so thoughtful. Good luck to your son and your family living in a beautiful city, Atlanta. It's great seeing you again. Love to have you on whenever you have an opening.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd, or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.